Hey guys, J1 here with Team Collectibles JJP, doing a deck profile on Harpies that I'm actually building the close to same build in real life, but, yeah. I've seen all these I just went on today looking for some Harpy stuff. I need some Harpy stuff. I pretty much got all the queens and the ones and the tour guides, tour bus shit. All I need is the dragons, which are the hardest ones to get. And I've been some people asking if they want some of that, but that's besides the point. I'm gonna get to the deck profile because a lot of them that I've seen have played straight up Harpy lady. Bad typing. People have been playing 3 of this. Like a build, something like witchcraft like this. Playing like double rabbit, some weird witchcraft, but I mean, this is probably the best build that they have. Just because the fact that you can. The only problem is that you can only use like 3 of her or 2 of her and 1 of her or something like that, just because of the ruling. But I think she's the best out of all of them. I can't side this though, cause this even. But I was thinking of maybe taking this out and putting it in one, but I don't know. I was thinking of doing something like that. But that's in the future. For some, I don't even know why those prices. That's completely off. The ultra or secret one, whatever one it is like 50. But yes, I want to get to the deck profile. Triple Chandler. This one's coming out in the next set, which is Judgment of the Light, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that set has like this and Hysteric Sign and Happiest Pet Mirage Dragon, which is all the new Harpy stuff that you need, because you can just pretty much discard a Harpy, special summon this guy from your deck, and then she becomes a level 7 while you have a dragon monster on the field, so you can just go right into Big Eye and take your opponent's monster. So I can see this card's going up in price since the last time I've checked. So that's this. This guy is pretty much Summoner, but there's also the OCG jump card that Japan got like a week or 2 ago. I think it was last week. They got Harpy Dancer, which is like you put one back in your hand and special summon one, which is really good if you were like if you got Harpy Dancer and this guy on the field, you can just bounce this guy, summon him from your hand. You pretty much get that, and then you could just drop this or something. But I'll get to that later in the video. 3 Harpy Lady ones, just because. She's your Harpy Lady monster, and then all of them in 300. If you got 3 of her on the field, and your field spell with her, you get like 3,000 on her, which is really powerful for a level 4 monster with no equip cards or anything like that. So she's pretty straight up about that. This one's pretty easy to explain. Discard her and you get your field spell to your hand. I was thinking about playing 1 Terraforming, but I didn't think I needed it because I play 3 Harpy Queen. So I don't really need that. 3 Pet Dragons. I know a lot of people are like, this card is bad, but I mean, like, it's not. I mean, I get its effect really fast just because I swarm the field so fast. Cause if you have one of another Harpy Lady, you can just say, okay, you can't target my Harpy monsters, except him and Harpy Brother. I don't even know why. No targeting your Harpy stuff. So, and you get 2, you double its attack, and 3, you just like once per turn pop card and your opponent controls, which is really good. So, so yeah, this guy is just amazing. Just because his effect is just like you gain 300, but he's so easy to get out. It's not even his effect that makes him good. It's the effect. It's the ability to make him get out. And he's expensive just because he's a collector card. I mean, but once it comes out, it's gonna be like a $100 card. Once all the Harpy stuff, at least. As you do this, summon this, Harpy Dancer, bounce this, summon this. Shut up. The only reason I play Turbus instead of Sandkin is because I can get these out easily with this thing or Swallow Nest, just because, and I've seen a lot of people that do not play Swallow Nest, and I'm surprised because this card was made for Blackwings, but I'll get to that later too. So this is, you play tour guide and tour bus just because you can like get out your level 3s, like Levier in case you get some banished, Gigi, Brilliant, and Zlemines if you're in a bad situation. So let's get to the spells. You got your 3 Elegant Egotists. You gotta play 3 because it's Harpies. If you don't have 3, then you can't play it. I mean, you can, but I mean, you can just drop Harpie 1 anytime you want. And then I've been told you're not allowed to do this, but I'll ask someone. I'm pretty sure you're not, but I'm pretty sure you are, but I'm not 100% sure, so just leave me a comment below letting me know about that too, because immediately when it hits the field against 300 apparently. So Harpie ground, straight up, don't have to explain this either. When a Harpie lady or Harpie sisters is summoned, except flip summoned, destroy Swallow Trap on the field. But the only disadvantage is if you've only got 1, you summon 2, you gotta kill this. So sometimes I forget about that. And people are like, oh dude, you gotta pop your thing. I'm like, okay, it's like, you're trying to cheat. And I'm like, I just forgot. So, and then all your wing beasts gain 200 attack and defense. That gives them a boost. Hysteric summon, or sign, my bad. This one just lets you get your Elegant Egotist to your hand, and when it's near the end phase, this card is destroyed and sent to the graveyard. Sent from your hand or field to the graveyard. So if you like play an empty jar and they make you discard it, you can put all your. You can add 3 Harpies from your deck to your hand with different names. So the only thing you could do is add Harpie 1. Harpie Channeler, and Harpie Queen. You can only add 1 of each of these, because I think this is Harpie Lady. Or Harpie Monster. So you could add Harpie Pet Dragon or Harpie Pet Baby Dragon too, so. Or you can add whatever if you're playing the weird build and you're playing Sister and Cyber. But that's not really the weird build, that's going to be another meta build once Harpies come out. But there's gonna be a build with this stuff in it. I know that. So, but I prefer this one. Infernal Necklace summon, too good for the deck. I mean, since the Harpies are like all their effects are like, oh, you get this, it's treated as Harpie Lady. If you go like Elegant Egotist and drop some Harpie Lady monster, or even just Monster Born or Swallow Nest, something like that, summon Channeler, you can just drop all your 1s from your deck. Or if you go Swallow's Nest, that's what it is. Or that's the easiest way. You drop Channeler, special summon these from your deck, and if you have one of these in your graveyard, you can summon that too. And you've got 5 Harpies on the field, and your opponent's just screwed. But the thing is, the disadvantage is this effect. I'll let you read that for a second. Your opponent selects 1 monster on their side of the field and special summons all cards from their deck with the same name, hand, deck, or graveyard. But if they have like an Exceed monster, they can't do it, or a Sinker monster, because they have to have a face-up monster on their field to resolve this effect. So you can't play it. That's why I only play 2, just because for that specific reason. But I think this is a good meta card for the deck. Glitchy, no. Yeah, and then 2 Swallow Nests. You just tribute 1 and then summon 1 with the same level. So you just tribute your Harpie Queen or Harpie Channeler and summon 1. Because most of the time your opponent will be like, bottomless. I'll go, okay, I drop Swallow Nest. You can't do it on Warning or Judgment though, just because it never hit the field. If they go Torrential, or no, Torrential wouldn't work. If they go Bottomless or Deep Prison or Mirror Force, there's some Witchcraft. You can, if they go Mirror Force, you can just pop in defense mode, so it doesn't die. And so onto the traps now. 2 Bottomless, pretty self-explanatory. Deep Prison, self-explanatory. Icarus attack. If you're in the same situation where you don't have Swallow Nest and your thing's gonna get to prison, just tribute your Harpie and then pop 2 cards. 2 Mirror Force, self-explanatory, and Warning, self-explanatory. This is just some random stuff in the extra deck, or side deck. This is not, I would not play this at all, I just have that in there because I was thinking of playing Chaos Harpies, but I'll be doing another build on that. I have like 3 different Harpie builds right now, like, because they're like, one's like, 2 different ones are Rabbit, but So go to the extra deck. Diamond Dire Wolf. I barely summon this at all, so I'm probably not going to try to trade for it unless I can get it cheap. But once per turn, you detach one, and it's like Scrap Dragon. But if you contribute a Wing Beast too, so these guys are Wing Beasts, so you can just tribute this guy. Marrowgeist, self-explanatory if you don't know what it does. After damage calculation, if this card destroys an opponent's monster by battle, you can detach one and it goes back to the deck instead and never hits the grave. So if you got Sandgun or Tour Bus, Mystic Tomato, any of those search cards, never goes to the graveyard, never get its effect. So that's good if you're playing against that deck. Two Mirage Dragon. He can attack your opponent directly, but he needs 3 level 4 wind monsters. So, and he's like Tyrus. You have to have XYZ materials. This card can attack your opponent directly, but while it's on the field, your opponent cannot select targets. Their Harpie monsters as attack targets are by card effects, except Harpie Brother. But you have to detach one during the end phase. So he's like gonna be expensive. I know that, just because even though it needs 3, it's easy to get out your Harpie stuff. Levier, only if you got banished stuff you summon it to Tour Bus. Like if you're playing Macro Rabbit, you can just be like, okay, this is one of my Harpies is banished. You can just go this and I summon it. Chidori, 2 level 4 wins. When it's summoned, XYZ summoned, you target one set card your opponent controls, put it on the bottom, and then you can attach one once per turn and put the face-up monster on the top. So that's really good. It's like Phoenix Wing Blast, but even better. Big Eye, this is explanatory for the deck. You do this and this, because they're both 7s. Well, she's a 7 when you have her a dragon. Kika Brilliant, just in case you have... Well, I just play with Kika Brilliant just in case you're in a bad situation. You can't get over a monster. You just go something, and then you just be like, okay, I got 300 more. I get over your Logia by like 100 or something. Utopia Ray standard. If you're lower, then you can just go in a Witchcraft. I only play him because of him. Oh, no, him. Roach, if you're playing against like, some weird deck, and Zenmate. So that's pretty much the deck. I have only lost like twice out of like 30 times I'm with this deck, because I'm playing the weirdest shit ever on this network. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. If you have any of this stuff that I don't have, I'm getting an Icarus attack in the mail, but I mean, I'm getting a gold one, so I want to have gold ones. I need the pet dragons. I'm buying these online already. I want to be playing 2 tour buses, not 1. I only have 1 at the moment, but I'm offering a trade for 1, so yeah, I got 1 in my hand right now. And I got the Super Infernal Reckless Summons. I got 3 of them actually, so if you want a super one, I got 1 for trade. And yeah, so got any of this stuff that I don't have, just ask me about it. And yeah, because I'm actually trying to build this deck. I'm not even gonna bother to trade for these. I'm saving money to go to the sneak peek because I need this shit badly. I mean, I need it because of the because this is tier 1 when it comes out. So I'm just gonna get to it. Thanks guys for watching. I'll have what I need in the description below. And yeah, so peace out, guys. This is J1 with Team Collectibles GGP out. Thanks.